Zumba, 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 zumba. Time to wake up and to listen to stories with Granny. Time to wake up and to listen to stories with Granny. In a voice that is beautiful, stories so meaningful from our charming Granny. She is delightful, her lessons are wonderful. Stories by Granny.
Come on, kids. Now settle down for a new lesson. Today's lesson is: we should believe in our abilities and talents and must not get carried away by people's opinions. All right, now have this milk and listen carefully. Drink. You too, dear. This is the story of Kachhu Tansen, who was very fond of singing, so much so that he would sing anywhere and anytime.
Oh, friends, hear me sing. Let the melody begin. Listen to my song.
But the second he would sing, his friends would shut their ears because they were jealous of him.
Kachhu Tansen, enough of this noise.
What do you mean noise? I'm singing, my friend. We will have to tell him the truth today. What truth?
That you're a terrible singer. Why don't you just give up on singing?
Terrible? Let me sing again. Oh, friends, hear me sing. The melody begins. Shh. My grandma always told me that I sing well, and I've always believed this to be true.
Do you see these plants and flowers?
Yes, what about them?
If these plants believe that they can dance, do you really think they can dance? Believing is one thing and the truth is another. You are a bad singer.
He will never sing again. The melody will not begin. From the morning to the night, he will be quiet again.
Did we make a mistake?
Who will tell him to begin singing his own song again? From the morning to the night, who will sing for them again?
From that day onwards, Kachhu Tansen stopped singing and started to believe that he was unmelodious. One evening, he heads to his grandmother's grave.
I miss you very much, Grandma. Why did you leave me?
My dear Kachhu Tansen. Sing me a song, dear.
I don't want to sing. I'm a bad singer.
Don't you remember what I told you? When you laughed for the first time, it rained cats and dogs. That very day, I added Tansen to your name. When Tansen would sing, it used to rain. Do you know why? Because he always believed in his singing and never ever lost faith in himself. Don't lose your self-belief, dear. Go, sing.
Oh, friends, hear me sing. The melody begins. Listen to my song. Oh, friends, sing along. Oh, friends, sing along. Oh, friends, sing along.
Yes, we heard your song.
Huh? If the plants can dance, then I must believe in myself too.
Yes, we heard you sing. The joy and love you bring to the song as you sing. You must believe in you. Do not give up on you. Your lovely voice, your melodies and your rhythms are true as they belong to you, and that is the real you. Don't you listen to somebody else's version of you.
Everybody heard my song and they sang along. Yes, I understood.
And in this manner, Kachhu Tansen gets his self-belief and confidence back. Therefore, one must stay firm in their self-belief and ignore people's opinions.
Oh, yes, I understood.
Lesson learnt?
Bright and clear, Granny dear. Stories by Granny. Zumba-rumba, zubidumba, zumba-rumba, zubidumba, zumba-rumba, zubidumba, zumba-rumba, zubidumba. Time to wake up and to listen to stories with Granny. Zubidoo-doo-doo. Time to wake up and to listen to stories with Granny. Da-da-da-da. In a voice that is beautiful, stories so meaningful from our charming Granny. She is delightful, her lessons are wonderful. Stories by Granny.
Come on, kids. Now settle down for a new lesson. Today's lesson is we should learn to differentiate between a good person and a bad person, failing which the only one suffering will be us. Alright, now have this milk and listen carefully. Drink? You too, dear. This is the story of Diggy and Poopy. Diggy owned a stall named Diggy Dosa Center and made the best dosas in town. Whoever ate his dosa would end up licking their fingers in delight.
Oh, if you have not eaten Diggy's dosa, what have you eaten? Then what have you eaten? No, you have not eaten D-I-G-G-Y. Diggy's dosa. D-I-G-G-Y. Diggy's dosa. Oh, if you haven't dug into his sambar and masala, then what have you eaten? What have you eaten?
Poopy's Dosa Center was right opposite Diggy's, but no one visited Poopy's stall. And once in a while, if someone did show up,
Huh? I'll eat here.
Oh, look, finally someone has come to eat at Poopy's.
One masala dosa, please. Yes. Sit. I'll get it.
Adding water. Poopy is adding water to the sambar.
There you go. Is this sambar or water? It's tasteless. Huh.
Poopy's greed has led him to have no customers. On the other hand, Diggy adds love to the sambar.
Poopy was jealous of Diggy but pretended to be loving and caring towards him. One day, Poopy came to Diggy looking sad and dejected. His sadness was just an excuse to take advantage of Diggy's simplicity.
Diggy,
Yes?
I've been thinking of shutting my shop and starting work under you.
Why do you want to shut it? Instead, pay attention to your masala recipe. Make it with honesty.
However much honesty I cook with, how can I possibly match your Diggy special masala?
Cunning Poopy. Oh, so cunning Poopy.
Don't you worry. You want to do well, right? Then I will help you.
But how?
Look, if I give you my Diggy special masala, our customers might get split. Got an idea. Let me make you my Diggy premium masala instead.
What? Really?
Yes, let us both earn a little. Just be honest in your work.
A new masala for me? I'm sure this Diggy has plans to take over whatever little business I am left with. Let him give it. I will see what he makes.
Poopy. Here, I prepared the Diggy premium masala for you.
Huh?
You must use this masala in your sambar, and your business might even start doing better than mine.
You're very nice. Thank you.
Cunning Poopy. Oh, so cunning Poopy.
Since when does anyone offer help so easily? Does he think I'm stupid? Huh. Now I will play my cards.
Here goes Poopy. Oh, watch him. Just like a thief, he steals masala. Oh, thieving Poopy.
Stupid Poopy!
Oh, he is misunderstanding Diggy's hair. He is so silly. Changing masala. Oh no, fills up an empty bottle with Diggy's special masala. Crazy Poopy, look he is leaving behind Diggy's premium masala. Dumbo Poopy.
here.
Oh wow, Puppy, your sambar is tasting just like Diggy's. It's amazing. Hey, listen, why don't you come here and eat? Puppy's sambar is tasting exactly like Diggy's sambar.
Really? Let's eat there.
Okay, let's go. You are right.
Yes, your dosa is ready too. Here is a hot dosa for you, Mr. Chintu.
Hey Diggy, Poopy's shop is buzzing with customers.
Isn't that great? He should do well too. You please eat.
This sambar tastes just like what my mama used to make. Oh mama, miss you mama.
Tastes just like my mother's masala. Mom? Brother, what happened? Taste the sambar.
Mom, brother, let me have a taste. Mother.
Hey, why are these three brothers crying?
Oh, this is the premium masala that I prepared for Poopy. This means that he stole it from my house.
Diggy has a new masala.
Let's go eat. Yes. The winner for the day is Diggy's honesty. And Poopy got a taste of reality.
Diggy was trying to help Poopy with clean intentions. But if one's mind is already corrupted with ill thoughts, no amount of help offered will make a difference, and they will always end up facing misfortune. Lesson learned?
Bright and clear, Granny dear. Stories by Granny. Zumba-rumba, zubidumba, zumba-rumba, zubidumba, zumba-rumba, zubidumba, zumba-rumba, zubidumba. Time to wake up and to listen to stories with Granny. Zubidoo-doo-doo. Time to wake up and to listen to stories with Granny. Da-da-da-da. In a voice that is beautiful, stories so meaningful from our charming Granny. She is delightful, her lessons are wonderful. Stories by Granny.
Come on, kids. Now settle down for a new lesson. Today's lesson is: confidence is a healthy necessity, while overconfidence is an avoidable mess. All right, now have this milk and listen carefully. Drink. You too, dear. This story is of Champu Champion, who used to ride his horse Tufani through the farms in the village.
Run Tufani, go Tufani, faster than everyone Tufani, run Tufani. Run Tufani, go Tufani, faster than everyone Tufani, run Tufani. You are Champu's Tufani,
My dear Tufani.
you are champions Tufani.
Faster.
Did you see how long it took me to dry my clothes? No more playing around. Let's practice for the pot breaking competition. I have to win the competition tomorrow. Let's go.
Tufani, she's the queen of the wind, cutting through like lightning. She is Tufani, Queen Tufani. Tufani, Tufani, Queen Tufani.
Wasn't that an amazing jump, Tufani?
In all the nearing villages, Champu was known as the best horse rider. Since he had won the competition 3 years in a row, Champu started believing that his skills were the reason they always won.
Champu, Tufani, Champu, Tufani, Champu, Tufani, Champu. You ran well, Tufani.
Yes, loved it.
Tufani, running herself. I'm the one who made her run. Horse riding is an art, kiddo, where the rider is more important than the horse. No matter what horse I ride, I will still win.
Tufani, Champu should respect you and give you your due credit.
It's all right, Anna. Credit or no credit doesn't matter.
It matters. You have defeated many horses to earn the name Tufani. Tufani. Champu should understand that in his victory at the pot breaking competition, you had an equal and important role to play. He should not be this arrogant.
It's not arrogance, it's confidence.
Overconfidence. His overconfidence will not be good for him.
Will you do me a favor, Anna?
The next day, Tufani pretends to have a stomachache and Champu ends up riding Anna in the competition. Champu participates with complete overconfidence.
Tufani has a plan in place. Anna is also part of it.
Teach a lesson to Champu to save the future of Champu.
The race is between Raka Badal and Champu Anna. As per the rules of the game, the horses may be changed mid-race, not the horse riders. The race begins now!
Hey, Anna! Come on, Anna! Faster! Run faster, Anna!
Tufani, do you see Anna running? Are they likely to win? Oh, Tufani, watch them running.
I will win, Anna! Hey, Gabru!
Look, Champu is almost losing.
Faster, Anna! Else Raka will overtake us!
Oh, tell us, how will he now win?
Anna, I'll lose. Run faster! Anna! Come on, Anna! Run faster or we'll lose!
Tufani, faster Tufani, run Tufani, catch up with Champu. Tufani, Tufani, Queen Tufani, Tufani,
Faster, Tufani!
Queen Tufani.
Come, my friend, come! That's it!
Queen Tufani.
Run, Tufani, run! Jump! Well done, Tufani.
And just like every year, our winners are again Champu Tufani.
Wow, Champu, you were amazing.
No, little one. It was Tufani who was amazing. I'm incomplete without her. I always believed that I was the reason for my win. But this confidence in me was actually my overconfidence. The reason of my arrogance. Tufani, I now understand where I had gone wrong. Thank you.
Tufani, 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 Tufani.
Lesson learnt?
Bright and clear, Granny dear.
Stories by Granny. Zumba-dumba, zubidumba, zumba-dumba, zubidumba, zumba-dumba, zubidumba, zumba-dumba, zubidumba. Time to wake up and to listen to stories with Granny. Zubidoo-doo-doo. Time to wake up and to listen to stories with Granny. Da-da-da-da. In a voice that is beautiful, stories so meaningful from our charming Granny. She is delightful, her lessons are wonderful. Stories by Granny.
Come on, kids. Now settle down for a new lesson. Today's lesson is we must always stay away from bad company. One who embraces bad company can never lead a happy and fulfilling life. All right, now have this milk and listen carefully. Drink. You too, dear. This is the story of Hansu and Hansi, who were brother and sister. Even though Hansi raised her younger brother Hansu with much love and care, she could not stop him from falling into bad company of crows. It was of much concern to her. Hansu's new friends had bad habits. Hansu was following the footsteps of a crow.
Yay, Hansu! Yeah, bro! Yeah, very good, very good. Come on, man!
What a cool move, man! The way you all walk is awesome! I'm loving it!
Eat chips now, sing cow cow!
And would eat complete rubbish with them. On the day of Raksha Bandhan, Hansi made up her mind to finally rid Hansu of his bad company.
As your dear sister ties you a rakhi, oh Hansu, listen to her and make her happy. Whoa, all the bad things you do, let go and be free. Get your life together, happy you will be. Leave all those who are bad company. Get your life together, happy you will be. As your sister ties a rakhi on your hand today, oh Hansu, listen to what Hansi has to say.
She helplessly watches her brother walk away with his friends. Thereafter, for Hansu's well-being, she asks for help and advice from elders of the Han society, but in vain. One day, as she was returning home,
Oh, friends! Please help me! Someone please help me!
Is he crazy? Help him and get ourselves killed? He's not even like us. And to top it, eats our chips for free. Let him be.
Hansu, Brother Raju, take me instead. He's a very nice boy. Please don't hurt him. I beg you.
He who doesn't listen to his sister? How is he nice? He who keeps company of such people that vanish at the time of need and watch him in pain? How is he nice? I will eat him.
Aye? How did he know we are hiding here? It is because of your loud munching. This will get us killed.
Do you even know what she has sacrificed for you? Today I will feast on you, Hansi.
Give me few days. Need to bring Hansu on track.
What happened to Hansu?
He has fallen in bad company of those crows.
Huh?
One who falls in bad company can never ever live a happy life. Few more days. Let me bring him on the right track and then you can eat me.
Promise me you will return if I set you free.
Promise.
Fine then. Should I help you to bring Hansu on the right track?
But how?
We have to test Hansu's friends in his presence. The truth will reveal itself. Where will I find them?
By the lake.
Sorry, sister.
Enough. Now on, be wise. I promised Ajju that he could eat me after I rid you of bad company.
Huh? No, it can't be. Brother Raju.
Yes, you can fulfill the promise. But at least tie me the rakhi.
Just one moment.
Huh?
There you go. I rid myself of the bad company. Now you can tie Brother Raju his rakhi.
As your dear sister ties you a rakhi, ties you a rakhi.
lesson learned?
Bright and clear, Granny